Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first live on Auntie Karen Beyond the Cards. How you guys doing? We're going to chat it up tonight. Hello, Patty Cakes. Hello, Monica. Hello, Leather and Lace and Mike Drop It Mom. How y'all doing? Welcome in, everybody. What up? What up? What up? What up? Time to let hair down, right? Time to let our hair down for sure. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I think there's maybe a little bit of a lag. Okay, there we are. There we are. Hello, Divine Ice Empress. Hey, Olga, how you doing? Patty Cakes, I made you a mod. Thank you for that. Hey, Jeff, what up? What up? How you guys doing? Hey, Lisa Duck. Hey, Lisa Duck. Boom. Hey, Happy Saji, what up? Love Bug, what up? What up, everybody? What up, everybody? How you guys doing? I am so excited. About the upcoming collab with Frankie's Tarot. I'm so happy. Hey, Keena, how are you? Welcome in. Who doesn't know Frankie? Does anybody not know Frankie that's here? She is oh my God, that woman. I can't say enough great things about her. I mean, my heart overflows. She is deep and she is a strong woman, very wise. I really, really am I'm just thrilled with having her friendship, but I'm also very happy to be doing a collab. We've talked about doing a collab here for months. And for one reason or another, we had things that we couldn't get on the same schedule and stuff. And so finally, she is a good reader. And she's deep. I mean, she's just such a sweetheart. And she's got such a heart for the collective, We see, it's really funny because our reading styles are different in a lot of ways. But the way we see things is similar as far as, and our lives are a little bit similar. Our life path is a little bit similar, which is kind of interesting too. But anyway, I'm very, very excited about that. Very excited about that. And I think it's going to be fun. She was so funny today when she was doing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and she was. I had gone up to do my grocery pickup today, and I was sitting in the parking lot waiting on them to bring my groceries out to me, and I was like, "Oh, look, Frankie's Lifestyle popped in," and she was doing Gemini whenever I went on. And she was so funny because she was like, when she finished, she was like, "Man, I didn't hardly take a breath. I was being my Gemini self with all that going on." Right. But Olga, it is on this coming Friday. It will be at 1:00 Central Time, 2:00 Eastern. And I think that's 11, on the West Coast, over like in California and stuff. Oh, wow. Okay. You're right, Jeff. You're right. Hey, MNL, what's up? How you guys doing? How y'all doing? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. But you're right. And I do think it's a complementary kind of dynamic. And I think that it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, good, Olga. On my other channel, on the Enchanted Cottage channel, you know how you can go to the top of the channel and you can click on playlist and you can click over on my community page. If you scroll down on my community page, you'll see I've got a meme about a little image about it. And then in the comments is a link to her channel. You can go subscribe to her channel. And that way you'll, make sure you get a notification for when we go live that day too. And, if you don't watch her, you should, because she's a good reader. She's a good lady. She's smart as all get out. She's a Scorpio. She has a lot of Virgo. She also has a lot of Mercury. She has 6 planets in her third house, which is the Gemini house, okay? The house of communication. So it's like a double stellium, man. I can't imagine having a double stellium. I mean, it's crazy enough being a double Gemini, right? It's crazy enough, right? So one of my subscribers, I can't remember who it is a triple Gemini. And then I've got somebody that's a triple Sag that comes in sometimes too. And I know, right? Okay, good, Jeff. Good, 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 good. Good. Well, yeah, you can catch it later. You know, funny you had mentioned that. Oh, yeah, put her link, Saggy, if you don't mind. That'd be great. For those of you who want to go subscribe to her channel real quick. Frankie mostly goes live during the day. And I've gotten started going live more in the evenings. It's weird because I think there's more people off, so I tend to have a better more folks that come in the chat if I go live later. You're a double Sag. Okay. All right, King. I heard that. But yeah, I'm a Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising. I don't know this, but this kind of makes sense to me. I've heard that the real talkers are the Gemini Risings more so than the Gemini Sun, which kind of makes sense because Rising is like your first impression of somebody. Hey, Julia, what's up? How you doing? So that makes sense to me. You know. Hey, Dan, the man with the plan, what up? What up, Leo? It's funny. Some of you guys, I can remember your placements. Others, I can't. Hey, Mikkel. Oh, well, there you go. There it is. Patty's got it. There's her channel link. Patty just put it up. In fact, I'm going to pin that. Well, wait a minute. How can I do? Let's see. Let me pin that. And that's her link. Okay. Hey, Melissa, what's up? How you doing? Thank you, Patty, for putting that up. Your placements are all over the place. I have a lot of Earth in my chart, Taurus specifically, but I do have a Capricorn moon. I have a Taurus stellium. I have a 12th house stellium, which is the Pisces house. And then I have, of course, Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and then a Venus Cancer. So I'm kind of crazy that way too, Jeff. But I don't have a lot of fire. You just woke up from a nap. How nice. I don't have a lot of fire. The only fire placement I have is I have Sagittarius in my Lilith, which I know, Lisa Duck, you have that in your Lilith too. Naps are good, Julia. They're underrated, but they're real good. I love naps. Y'all know what I do. I'm so weird because Dan, hey Tasha, what's up? Having my channel has given me flexibility as to how I do my work schedule. So what I do, y'all will laugh because for some reason I usually go to bed 1 o'clock, right? At my time, like I'm on Central Time. So like right now where I am, it is like a little bit after 9 o'clock. Okay. So normally I go to sleep 1, something like that. But I wake up, I can't help it. I wake up at 5 o'clock. I hardly ever set an alarm unless I have somewhere specific that I have to go, but I usually still wake up before my alarm goes off. Now, I used to be able to sleep late, but I don't know. I can't do it anymore. But I'll wake up around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I won't go to bed till like midnight, 1 o'clock. So what I wind up doing is I'll get up at 5 o'clock, I'll have my coffee and I'll get moving. By 7 o'clock, I'm doing stuff around the house. I'm taking care of stuff. I'm working on my channel. Sometimes I'm doing personal readings. And then around 12 or 1 o'clock, I get sleepy. So I eat me some lunch. And I'll lay down for an hour or two and I'll take a nap. And then I'll get back up and I'll do some more personal readings and work around. And then I go live about, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's crazy. You have Lilith and Taurus. Okay. Dan, are you a Cancer North Node too? Because I'm a Cancer North Node. Lilith has to do that Lilith placement has to do with like what you look at as taboo. And I'm not an astrologer. Oh, wow. Okay, Dan. You have a lot of Pisces in your chart, Lisa. Wow. Wow. Scorpio stellium, Lilith and Sag. So you have Lilith and Sag too. Okay. I did not realize until fairly recently how significant your stelliums are and your north and south node. Very telling of where your comfort zone is, as well as what you should be focusing on. You have 6 placements in Pisces in Vedic. Oh, wow, Patty. I don't know much about my Vedic. I don't know that. I'm not real. I wish I knew. The more I learn about astrology, the more I realize how little I know. It's amazing. It's so complex, but I'm fascinated with it. You're opposite me, Tasha. You have the Capricorn North Node. So Cancer is then your South Node. You're opposite me. Cancer is my North Node. Capricorn's my South Node. You're a Taurus moon. Okay. What's your sun sign, Tasha? I forget. I know you told me, but I forget. Aquarius suns in stellium. Oh, wow. Okay. You're a Leo sun and Venus. Gemini moon. Wow, Melissa. Taurus rising. Okay. Cap South Node. You're like me, Melissa. You've got a Cancer North Node. Lilith and Libra, Pisces and Heaven, Scorpio, Mars and Jupiter, Mercury and Virgo. Okay. Pisces sun. Okay, Tasha. Okay, I got you. You're Capricorn North Node too. Wow. Okay. So Tasha, you are like, I've got several Pisces that are mods. Lisa Duck and Crazy Crystal are Pisces. And then I have that 12th house stellium, so I'm kind of a closet Pisces. I'm supposed to be. That's kind of like a, important area in my soul journey, I guess is the best way to put it. You have a watery Venus. You have a Pisces watery Venus. Watery Venus is a tough placement. I have a Cancer Venus, so it's good because it means you love hard. But man, oh man, when you love, you love. I bet Tasha, you are very, very nurturing person. I bet you are you too, Pat. I remember that, Patty. Very, very nurturing people that have watery Venuses. Your Aries Venus. Okay. Fiery lover. Scorpio Venus. Okay, Kena, you probably feel very deeply too. Probably do. You have an air Venus. What's your Venus sign, Michael? Are you Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius? Gemini. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, Miss FIFO. Yeah. It's funny because water signs get accused of being too sensitive. They just feel. They can't help it. They just feel to the core. Aquarius. Okay. All right. I gotcha. Michael, what's your sun sign? I know you've told me, but why I'm having a Gemini brain or an over 50 brain. I bet, Tasha. You know what? I'm Gemini sun and rising, but I'm gonna tell you something. That watery Venus, man, when I commit to somebody, I am in. In. You're a Sagittarius Venus. Okay. I think Miss Roxy is a Sagittarius Venus, if I'm not mistaken. I know she's a Gemini moon. Capricorn. Oh, okay. I gotcha. So kind of Capricorn Sag depending, huh? Okay. Aquarius rising. Okay. Wow. So my daughter is Taurus sun, Aries moon, and Libra rising. So she comes across like she's real, indecisive, but really she's very feisty. And you don't ever see that Aries moon coming. Woo! Aries is her north node too. How do you find out? Oh, Olga. You can get a free birth chart. You can Google, and there's Nacho Mama. You can Google free birth chart, but like there's Astro Cafe is one, and there's other ones too. There's several places to go get you. And what you need, Olga, you put in like your date of birth, your place of birth, and your time of birth if you know it. If you don't know your time of birth, okay, AstroSeek. If you don't know your time of birth, you can get most of your placements, but you can't get, I believe it's your rising sign, right? Oh, wow, Melissa. Okay, AstroSeek. Okay, yeah, that's the one Patty was talking about too, Lisa. That's the one Patty was talking about too. But Patty is a Gemini moon. Patty's an Aries sun, Gemini moon. Miss Roxy is a Scorpio sun, Gemini moon. Hey, TJ, how are you? Astro Matrix. Okay. I don't think Cafe Astrology is a real good one. That's the one I've been using, but I think there's a better one. My favorite one was Astro Codex, but they don't, it's out. They don't do it anymore. I'm doing good, TJ. Thank you for that. Hope you're doing good. We're talking astrology and our placements. Running away from home. I like to make up my time of birth because, oh, wow, that's funny, running away from home. Well, Tasha, the sun is more influential, but they say your rising is like the first impression that you give to people. Oh, okay, good, Olga. Good. But your rising, now your moon sign is pretty darned important because that has to do with your emotions and kind of really who you are at the core. Okay. Your Venus sign is how you nurture, how you love. Okay. And I'm not an expert. I'm not. You're a Gemini sun. Oh, you're a Gemini too, TJ. Virgo moon. Oh, wow. Aries South Node, Libra North Node. Okay. So you're very Mercury then, TJ. I bet you are smart as hell. Having Gem Sun, Virgo Moon, man. Oh, wow, Dan. Oh, really, Christy? I hadn't heard that. Wow. See, Tasha, I've heard that too, that your moon sign is more important than sun. And I think it's true. I think it's very telling about the inside of a person, because that has to do with emotions, right? Lisa, no wonder you're so much of a peacekeeper. You must be a Sagittarius against everyone who's. Oh, wow, that's funny, running away from home. That's funny. I love, I love all the signs for different reasons. I do. Emotional lunatic. Moon is in Scorpio. It's funny, Christy, because, my Capricorn moon, many times that Capricorn will hit me deeper than the Gemini readings. It's crazy. It's crazy how that works. I don't have time to watch like a lot of tarot. A lot of you guys know I watch Tyler because I'm on for him. I don't get to watch him as much as I like to because I love watching Tyler because he's just so damn funny. But it's really funny because more, now his Cancer will hit me a lot too because that's my Venus and my North Node. But man, it's like he will hit me deeper in my moon sign. It's really funny how that happens. It's really funny. But my Gemini will resonate too. And so will my Cancer. So it's fun. Look at my clothes hanging out. I got to cut those things off. No air while I sit up in front of the short. I don't know, Dan. Leos are pretty darn smart. Yeah, it is. It really is, Christy. I mean, the more I learn, I'm fascinated by what I learn about my own chart and how much it's helped me. But, oh, wow. Interesting, Nexie. Well, I was born at 5:29 in the morning. 5:29 in the morning. Oh, you found it, Olga. Well, you'll have to tell us. Right, I know, Patty. Bye-bye. See ya. I want to be tougher in real. Well, Tasha, I don't think you have to be tougher, but I think as you work on yourself and you establish boundaries and then you have that self-love and you'll honor yourself by holding your boundaries, right? I know, right, Jeff? I agree. Your birth certificate didn't record the time. Oh, wow, TJ. And your mom can't remember. I remember what time my daughter was born, but I only had one child too. You were born at 101. Oh, wow, Melissa. Wow. Dan, I was born in the 60s too, love. Don't even go there, right? You know what, TJ? I think that the ultimate journey that we all have is self-discovery. You said I'm a mystery even to myself. There you go, Lisa. There you go. Oh, wow, running away from home. That's wild. You're a 60s baby too, right? Okay. Hey, some things get better with age, right? They're like fine wine, right? Are we really, Dan? We're really the same age. Wow. Born in 1957. Oh, you're a boomer? I'm like right on the edge of being a boomer. What's that? Millennium is the one after that. I'm right on the edge of that. I honestly think more like the millenniums than I do the boomers. I like myself a lot more older too. You were born in 77. Gen X. Okay, I got you. Cancer sun and moon in Aries. Mercury Cancer. Venus in Gemini. Mars in Taurus. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Okay, so you're a Cancer sun and an Aries moon. Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Did you get your rising, Olga? I don't know, Michael, 1990. Oh, thank you, TJ. Thank you for that feedback, love. I appreciate you saying that. I love what I do. I love what I do. I was an accountant in a former life, y'all. I was in accounting for 35 years. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. And I was a good accountant, but I hated it. I was a good accountant, but I hated it. I hated what I did for a living. I would wake up every morning and just think, I got to go back again today. And I made good money, but I hated it. I am so happy, y'all. I feel like when I start talking about it, I'll start getting sappy because of my Venus in Cancer, but I feel like I'm living my dream. Oh, running away from home. Thank you. You were raised. Oh, you know what? Me too, TJ. I was raised Assembly of God. I was raised Pentecostal as well. I sure was, TJ. And I know exactly what you're saying, honey. They would have had me going to hell. All right. Wow. Really, TJ? Wow, that's funny. I still have I have a lot of saying, TJ. There are a lot of Assembly of God ministers in my family still, my blood family. Yeah, Monica, right. Wow, that's crazy, TJ. That's crazy. Oh yeah. I I played the piano in church. I directed the choir because I have a minor in music. A lot of y'all don't know that, but oh wow, TJ, wow. Um, oh wow, running away from home. That's wild. Yeah, there's a lot of ministers in my family. Oh yeah, Jeff, me too. Now somebody tells me I'm going to hell, I'm like, bitch, where do you think I came from? Not really, but it's like, oh yeah. Right, I know, Dan. They call it deconstructing. You sang in the choir, youth group, missionette. I was in missionettes too. Oh my God, yes. I was there every time, honey. Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. I taught children's church. MNL, you're right. I do believe this is the lowest vibration place there is. I heard that, Melissa. You didn't get the rising? Okay. Oh, Jeff, that is hilarious. I tell them they're leading the way. Yes, Dan, always. Tell us a good story. Story time, Dan. Share, share, share. Yes, I know, TJ. And you know, the purity culture thing. And look, I'm not, I don't really, I'm not a judgmental person myself. Um, I don't care to be promiscuous, okay? But I don't judge people for what they do. But the whole purity culture thing is so detrimental, particularly to females. Okay. As far as, because your value is in your purity, and you lose that, you have no value, kind of thing, and that's drilled into your head, right? Wow, Nexie. Oh, thank you, Olga. Thank you for that. I love what I do. I love what I do. I just, what I talk about, everything that I get, everything that I talk about on my channel, on my playlists, during my readings, that's stuff that I have learned firsthand. You're right. You're right, Monica, because it is an energetic exchange. It is an energetic exchange. You're right. But everything I talk about is stuff that I've learned. It's just stuff that I've learned, stuff that I've experienced, Right, I know. I heard that, Patty. I heard that. Yeah. I got to have my makeup. I would scare people. Oh, wow, Dan. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, thanks, Jeff. I think, Christy, that we don't realize how many people in the world are hurting. And it breaks my heart. And the reason is because, and many of y'all, I'm 50, I just turned 58. And I think the reason that I have such a passion for trying to encourage people to heal is because I know how it feels when you have unhealed wounds and you have that internal dialogue that constantly beats up on yourself, and you feel like you're not worthy and you're not good enough or any of those things. And I spent most of my life in that, and I thought something was wrong with me because and so when I finally found the thing that worked for me, I became passionate to share that with other people. And I don't consider myself an expert. I don't consider myself, I'm definitely not a mental health expert, but I've learned a lot in my own journey, And yeah, we are all connected. Yeah, exactly. We are all connected. You're right. I fully believe that. I sure do. Thank you, Olga, for that. You're so sweet. Oh, hey, G-Ma, what up, girl? What up? What you doing? What you doing? But so many people are out there and they're not looking for the wrong thing. They're just looking in the wrong place. They're just looking in the wrong place, and it's inside. And, and I'll share this with y'all here. I was talking to Frankie about this today. Something has shifted with me in the past few weeks in a good way, energetically. And I don't know, but I just feel it feels so damn good. And I've felt peace throughout this healing journey the whole time. But there's just it's like there's this release. And I just feel, and Frankie said she had felt the same thing. And I just feel so good and so peaceful. And it's like I feel this love just bubbling up inside of me. And I know this sounds sappy. And y'all have been on this journey for 6 years. So, it takes time. And but yeah, and Monica, that was my story, honey. Most people are subconsciously trying to repair relationships from childhood with the people that match the energy of the people from our past. Exactly. That was me. Because mine went all the way back to childhood. But I was riding, this is sappy. I was riding down the road today and I was thinking about this energetic shift that I have felt here in the past couple of weeks, it really goes back to the Gemini new moon was on my birthday. And subconsciously, I knew that that was going to be a big, big, important date for me personally. And something shifted then. And I knew it was going to, it was May the 30th, TJ. I knew it was going to, and it did. And that shift, I was thinking about, wow, Monica, Scorpio moons are very, very significant, especially for healing. You're on May 26th. Okay. And I was driving down the road today and I was thinking about how much the peace and the love that I feel on the inside. And like, I was like fighting back tears, and that's that darn Venus in Cancer. But I can't explain it, but it's just this ridiculously happy feeling that I have. I don't know. And it's, I know I'm a Gemini and I come, I by nature, I come across bubbly and stuff, but it's not a flighty thing. It's a peaceful happy is the way it feels on the inside. Yeah, serenity. Exactly. I like that song that you were talking about, Lisa Doug. Love can build a bridge. Oh, wow. Wow, Melissa. Thank you for that. Yes, Jeff, I do feel like we're at a pivot point. Dana, it was very sad for Naomi. Yeah. I like do you know, Winona Judd and I were born on the same date of the same year? Exactly, TJ. Yes, big pivot, big shift. I feel it. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? But yeah, Winona Judd and I are both Geminis, May 30th, the same year, 1964. So yeah. I would love to know her place of birth and time of birth to see what other similar, she could be a Capricorn moon too, possibly, depending. I like the Judds too. You're 64 as well. Yeah. I know, right? Where's my vape? Right, TJ? I mean, gosh, it's like, oh my God, is there another tower coming or what? Do I need to brace myself and soak this all in while I can? Right? December 12th? Okay, wow. Peaceful excitement. That's exactly the way I feel too. I don't know if that's a Gemini thing or it's just the energies in general for collective, how we're feeling. I don't know. But it's interesting. Interesting. How long have I been on? About 33 minutes. Okay. Well, thank you, Melissa. It is a gem thing right now. Okay. All right. You're December 14th. Okay, Saggy. These December babies. I know, right, Dan? You know what, though? There are a lot of gems around. I agree. Though, piece of trivia. I know, G-Mom. But, well, like attracts like, right? But, what's I going to say? Oh, there are more Scorpios than any other zodiac sign. More Scorpios than any other zodiac sign. And I think that's because February is Valentine's month, and that's when they conceive the Scorpios. Just my opinion. But really, there are more Scorpios than any other sign, which is kind of funny. Your mom is a Gemini. Okay. I'm sorry I'm smoking y'all out, but you know what? I'm chilling. I'm chilling like a villain, right? Oh, wow. TJ, you were married to a Scorpio? My daughter's father, who I was married to for 10 years, is a Scorpio. There is, TJ, I don't know, or are you, TJ? I don't know if you know this, but yep, we are, Monica. But there are articles about the dynamic between Geminis and Scorpios. And that whole, it's like a real, it's a thing. It's a thing. My mom was a Scorpio. Yeah, with the water signs. I married a Cancer too. Now that was the catalyst that broke my heart, was a Cancer. But yeah. So wow, TJ, you were married for 19 years. Okay. Oh wow. Ugh, those water signs, man. They drive us Geminis crazy, don't they? Johnny Cash. I fell into a burning ring of fire. You know what song I like is, I mean, of the Johnny Cash era, I like the one where he sang with June and they sang about Jackson. Oh, your youngest daughter is a Pisces. My daughter's a Taurus. You got ghosted by a Scorpio. Ouch. Ouch. Right, TJ, I know. Oh gosh, I know, right, Jeff? I know. I know, y'all. I'm going to Jackson, right? Oh, we got married in a fever or something like that. I may be saying that right. Your son's a triple Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You know what's really weird? You know, my mom was a Scorpio and she and I were like besties. Besties. We were so close. And I have had many Scorpio female friends through the years. And without exception, I vibed so well with those girls, those women. I seem to vibe so well with them. And yet the Scorpio men, it's like, oh, it's the struggle. I don't know if it's because it's a romantic dynamic and that makes it different, or if it's because it's the males and the females that are different. I know like Gemini males and females are different, I believe. Some signs, the males and females are not so different, but some signs, in my humble opinion, they're different. I think Aries women and men are different too. I think the Aries women are more subdued than Aries men. Just my personal opinion. Oh, wow. Wow, Dan. Mercury is in Gemini right now. So, oh, wow. Okay, Nexty. Okay. That's why us Geminis are feeling so crazy good. Wow, Monica. So you found, I don't, you know, I mean, I don't know a lot of Capricorns real close, but I mean, I'm a Capricorn moon, but that is a little bit different. Stubbornness. Oh yeah, man, them fixed signs, man. Y'all want to know something funny? All right, y'all know Gemini's mutable, right? But listen, my daughter's a Taurus, which, you know, that's probably the most stubborn of all the fixed signs. And her daddy is a Scorpio. All right, now we have her 50-50, right? So she's at his house half the time and my house half the time, okay? So when they get it, they get along good, but honey, when they get into it, and they will argue about the dumbest shit that nobody even cares about. It's like, who cares what color, you know, the person on the news was wearing last? No one even gives a shit. And they will argue and argue. But listen, when they really get into it, oh wow, TJ. But when she and her daddy really get into it, one of them will call me and I have to referee because they will, I mean, listen, they will do this and just butt heads. Oh wow, TJ, they will butt heads. But let me tell you what's funny. And I used to think that he was stubborn. No, she's more stubborn than he is. Oh, they're hilarious. They are hilarious. And it's like, you know, and I get along good with him. We have a very, very good co-parenting dynamic. We didn't always. Oh my God, we had our struggles. But now, I mean, he's like family. But oh wow. Okay, Kena, that's good. But yeah, oh, they do. Oh, and the funniest, y'all, I gotta tell you, this is hilarious. So I get along good with him and I have a good relationship with my daughter. So here's how this rolls. If she does something that she's not supposed to do, or talks back or whatever, you know, I'll get a phone call from him. And this is how it goes. I'll say, hello? And he says, you won't believe what, and it's not our, you won't believe what your daughter has done. Guess what your daughter has done now? It's always my daughter when she's done something wrong, right? And so then what he does, because he knows that my Queen of Swords ass, if she's done something bad, that I'm going to go off, right? And so what he does, if she does something wrong, it's like sicking a pit bull on her. He's going to call Mama the pit bull, right? And he'll call me and say, you won't believe what your daughter has done. And I'll say, what has she done? And okay, for example, about, I don't know, 6 months or a year ago, whatever, we had taken her phone privileges where she couldn't get on social media. So what she did was she snuck his old iPad that he never uses out, and she was using it to sign on to her Snapchat and her social media and stuff. So he called her, and he called me. And when he called her, this is the rest of the story. As soon as he found it, all he did was pivot out of his room, and he went out of her room, and he went straight to his room, and he called me because he was calling the pit bull, right? So he calls me up and he says, you won't believe what your daughter has done now. And I said, well, what's she done? And he said, well, you know, we took her phone. And I said, yeah. And he said, well, she snuck my iPad and she's been using it to sign on Snapchat. And I said, put her on the phone. And he takes his phone in there and he goes, your mama's on the phone and she knows. She knows. That's like the devil. Okay. And so it's like, he summons me, the devil. But what's funny is sometimes I'll take her side and he gets mad, right? So it's so hilarious, right? But they are hilarious because sometimes she'll call me and she'll say, you won't believe what Daddy's doing. And I'm like, what is Daddy doing? He wants me to clean my room. Well, clean your room. And she don't like it when I do that, right? But yeah, it's hilarious. They are funny. Oh yeah, and I have to referee. So what I typically do, and y'all will laugh because I try to like be all high vibe and stuff. So whoever calls me, whether it's him or her, one of them will call me when they get into it, right? They'll call me. And I'll be like, all right, y'all sit down. Let's get on FaceTime. So they'll get on FaceTime and I'll say, now listen. And I'll be like, come, let us reason together. You know, oh, it's hilarious, Kayla. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. And then when the three of us, and we often do things together, you know, particularly for special occasions, like for birthdays and stuff like that. Oh, I know, Gma, they are funny. But listen, I come to Jesus. Yeah, we have those too. But like sometimes when the three of us are all together, they'll get to talking and they'll be arguing about something stupid, like what the sign said on the road. And I look at them and I go, nobody even cares. Why are y'all arguing about this? Who even cares? This is not worth your time, right? But they will argue just for this. And listen, what's funny is when they're both fixed signs, right? So when my daughter knows that she's right about something, she will get out her phone and Google so that she can prove him wrong, so that she can be right. Oh, they are hilarious. They are so funny. They are hilarious. They are too funny. I know. Oh, yeah, Kayla, got to have the last word, right? You got that right. They are so funny. But yeah. Oh, so Gma, you were talking about how kids can be so dumb. So back to the story of how she took his iPad and was sneaking and signing on to her social media on his iPad, right? So he misses his iPad off of it. He realized that it wasn't on his desk, and she didn't think that he was ever going to realize it was gone because he never uses it because it's an old iPad, right? Well, he misses it and he realizes, and he says, I guarantee you she's snuck it out, right? So he goes in her room and he said, Abby, where's my iPad? And it was like she had it under her blanket. She was sitting on her bed. And I don't know. This is what she says to him. I don't know. He says, Abby, I know you've got it. And she says, Daddy, I don't know where, I don't have it. I don't know what you're talking about. So then she gets up. He says, well, you need to help me find it. And she says, well, Daddy, I don't think, well, you need to look. So she gets up out of her bed, right? She had been sitting there. She gets up out of her bed and she's pretending to look for it, knowing that it's under this blanket right beside her, but she's pretending to look all over her room for it, right? But knowing that it's right there the whole, and he knew she had it. I mean, come on. Well, then as she's pretending to look for it, she inadvertently picks up the blanket that she's using to hide it and exposes it. I'm not kidding you. Right, me looking for the homework that I didn't do. Oh, I know, Patty. But listen, so yeah, she did. I know, right, Gma, right, Kayla, I know. I have picked at her about that, but she got grounded big time for that. Yeah, she got grounded big time for it. Busted big time. No, she's definitely not a career criminal. I know, right, Lisa? I don't have to worry about her really being that. She's just not a good liar, right? She's just not a good liar. But that's actually not a bad thing, right? Yeah, big time busted. Big time busted. The dog ate the iPad. I know, right, Dan? And he knew the whole time. He knew the whole time she had it. And her sitting there lying, saying, I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it's at. And what's funny, and that was, and as soon as she picked up that blanket and that iPad was there, he didn't say anything. He literally turned and pivoted on his heel, and she knew where he was going. And sure enough, he goes to his room, picks up his phone, and said, and that was the call that I got. You won't believe what your daughter has done now. Right. They think we ain't never done it, honey. You have no idea. Right? I know all the tricks because I did it, right? Hide the papers in the bushes and back. Oh, wow. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, yeah. And like, what? Yeah, we paved the path. Honey, we wrote the book on it. You know? Probably worse. Exactly. And what's funny, and y'all, I know, y'all that have kids, you're going to understand exactly what I say. What's fun and frustrating at the same time is when you watch them spin and they tell one lie and you know they're lying. And so you press them and it makes them have to tell another lie. And so this thing builds, right? No, you can't fool Mama and Daddy. You sure can't, Kayla. Oh, Patty, I'm blessed. Abby has not been as bad as me either. Although she's sassy like me, I will tell you. My biggest problem growing up as a kid myself, the thing that always got my smart mouth was always my biggest problems. And that's been Abby's too. Yeah, they spinning webs like a spider. Worked for the city for 20 years. Oh, wow, Dan. Oh, Gma, I know. And I'll tell you, I know wrong is wrong, but to me, and I'll tell you how my mother raised me, and I think this is why I'm so weird about liars. I cannot stand, my mama always said, if you're going to do something, be big enough to stand up and say you did it. And if you can't be big enough to stand up and own what you did, then you're not ballsy enough to do it. So don't do it. And so, and my mother always, she drilled it into my head. If you lie about what you did, you're going to be in way worse trouble. And so now I'm that way with her. I cannot stand, me too. I can take the awful truth, right? I'm like, just tell me the truth. Because it's going to come out anyway. It's going to come out anyway. but I could never, Monica, I think she was a smart lady too. Well, heck, she was a Scorpio, right? Exactly, Kayla. Yeah, G-Ma, I know. I know. My mother was very deep, felt very deeply. She's very sensitive. She was very sensitive. She was loved by a lot of people. And she was my best friend. And I loved her. I lost my mother in 2013. And I still cry sometimes, but I wouldn't bring her back here. But because I know she's at peace, but I miss her. I miss her. But she does visit sometimes. She does visit sometimes. Your mother's a Gemini. Okay, leather and lace. Your mom was a Scorpio moon. Okay. Wow. Oh, Kayla. Mom is a Libra and love her innocence. Oh, how sweet. I guess everybody can be resilient and tough like that. Raise a glass, right? Here you go. Coffee glass. There you go. But, how are we doing on time? But anyway, I do, I very much enjoy being a mom. It's the hardest, most fun thing I've ever undertaken. I hear you, Michael. Your mom's a Libra as well, Lisa. Okay. Hey, Grimmer girl. Wow. But the thing that I think is, oh, that's so sweet, Grimmer girl. The thing that about that I have learned so much about spirituality and people after starting this channel. I have learned so much about the zodiac signs, and I have learned one thing that gets on my nerves is people who sign bash, like all Geminis are idiots, or all Scorpios are, I can't stand that, because every sign can be a jackass and every sign can be amazing, and I have learned that and I have seen that. But I think one of the things that I have enjoyed most about the things that I've learned in having the tarot channel is I've learned so much from you guys about the individual signs, and I've enjoyed it, and I've learned that there are beautiful things that are specific generally to each sign that make them special, And so, yeah, I agree, Jeff. And I'm pretty fortunate. No, we're not. We're not cookie cutter people. And so much depends on other placements in your chart too. You have a fur baby. Oh, Melissa. That's right. That's right, Kayla. I agree. See, Mikkel, interesting you would say that, because and my dad was a Virgo. My dad was very toxic. My best friend is a Virgo. And I have other friends who are Virgos. And the positive aspects of Virgo, I absolutely love. Love, love, love. And Pisces is another good example, Mikkel. I had 2 experiences with Pisces women, platonic friendships, close friendships, and both of those went south really badly. I mean, it was very bad. And so then I started this channel, and I ran across Lisa Duck and Crazy Crystal. And they're both Pisces suns. And I'll be honest, I'll confess it all. When I first started my channel and I met them, I thought, oh God, I got to watch them. Let me tell you something. You won't meet more beautiful people than those two women. You won't. I think it's kind of cuspy. Patty. So it all depends on if a person does the work. So every sign can be amazing and every sign can be a mess, right? So it just, oh wow, Monica, I'm going to tell you something. When a Pisces does the work, whoo, and I'm going to tell you something, Pisces they can be so loving and giving and generous in their heart. I'm not talking about like, I'm talking about like in their heart, right? Yeah, there is a difference. You're right, Nacho Mama. And see, Nacho Mama's a Libra. You won't find, oh my God, she is one of the most high vibrational people that I have ever met. Yeah, I agree. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. But Michael, any sign can be. Any sign can be. I know, right? It is true, Kayla. Oh, Lisa. Yes, they're very creative, Dan. Right, leather and lace. Don't ask them for their wallet. Ask them for their birth chart, right? I know, exactly. Very creative. I'll tell you another sign that I find fascinating, Aquarius. And people will give Aquarius a bad rap and say, well, they're just emotionally distant. And let me tell you something. I have known a few Aquarians, and that Aquarius mind, I love interacting with Aquarians. They are so creative and innovative. I call them the entrepreneurs of the zodiac. Okay. And I know they're not the only entrepreneur, but I have known some very, very brilliant entrepreneurial, creative Aquarians that I have had the pleasure of becoming friends with. And I've loved those connections as well. Aries. Okay. So Patty here in the chat, she's an Aries. And then I have, oh, I know, Kayla, you're right. And then I have another close friend who is an Aries. She's a female. And then now I've known I think the Aries men that I have known were a little bit different. The Aries women just the ones I know, see, they still have that Aries spunk, but it's more subdued, okay, than the men that I know. And like now, Tyler, oh my God, he cracks me up. I love him to death. He is so funny. And he's very Aries, very, very Aries, right? But yes. Wow, that's so cool, Nacho Mama. Your wife's an Aquarius and a lefty. Wow. I'm a lefty as well. Right. I know, Kayla. You gotta love Tyler. Gotta love him. You have a bestie that's an Aries. Okay. All right. I tend to vibe well with Virgos as friends. They're very, Geminis are flighty. Can we just, and I don't mean that bad, but in general, I think for Geminis, and I'm saying this because I'm a Gemini, for me, grounding and being grounded and stable and really centering my energy is challenging. Okay. And so, Geminis are ruled by Mercury, and so are Virgos. And so I tend to vibe really well with Virgos because they're very stable and grounded, but they've still got that Mercury mind, right? They're similar to Geminis in that they can get up in their head and overthink, but they're different because they're not as outspoken. They're usually pretty intelligent too. Virgos are like Geminis, they're researchers. They dig. They like learning a lot. Oh, wow, Monica. You're right, Kayla. Well, and my Capricorn moon does keep me more grounded, I think, but being a double Gemini is just, and I forget who it is that comes in my chat sometimes, and she's a triple Gemini, and I just think, oh my God, I cannot imagine, because sometimes I struggle to really just settle myself down. Right. I know, Kayla. I know. My dad was a Virgo. He was an accountant like me as well. He's an accountant. Virgos are they have a strong work ethic generally. Very dedicated. I know, right, Kayla? Right. But yeah, your mom's a Virgo. Oh wow. 6 placements in Saggy. That is like a big Sagittarius stellium. Your buddy of 40 years is a Virgo. Oh wow, that's so cool. Your mom was an accountant. Wow. That's crazy, huh? That's crazy. You see Capricorns doing accounting a lot too, which honestly, I believe my moon sign is what got me in that direction, right? Worrying is almost like breathing. I know, right? Yeah, that's a Virgo thing. Virgo, but Geminis too. Wow, leather and lace. Wow. You know, we were talking, I was talking to some of my mods the other day, and we were talking about the Peanuts gang. Y'all know how I love Snoopy. He's like my hero, right? And we were talking about, oh, wow, Kayla. We were talking about that Charlie Brown is a Virgo. Linus with that blanket, he's a Taurus. We think Lucy is probably an Aries. Yeah. We think Peppermint Patty is a Gemini. We think Sally is a Cancer. Snoopy, I said, was an Aquarius. Woodstock has got to be a Pisces, right? I know. I love the Peanuts, right? So y'all will have to tell me if y'all think I've pegged them right. The little red-haired girl, okay, I said she's a Libra. She's a Libra. Maybe. I don't know. She could be a Taurus, because Tauruses are ruled by Venus, aren't they? I know. I like Sagittarius too. Schroeder. Oh, yeah, that's the piano player. Schroeder would be a Capricorn. I think a Capricorn. Because Capricorns are workaholics. They're very dedicated. They're on the task, and he's always playing his music. So, yeah. I would say Capricorn for Schroeder. What do y'all think? You thought the same of Woodstock, right? Pisces. I think Snoopy is an Aquarius because he's in his own world, right? He creates his own reality. He's out there, right? Oh, wow. You said Capricorn too, Monica? Oh, wow. That's funny. But, you know, the reason I said Charlie Brown is a Virgo, you know, this is Charlie Brown. Oh, good grief. And like my Virgo bestie, one of his favorite sayings is, oh, for fuck's sake. I'm like, he's the adult version of Charlie Brown, right? Oh, okay, Patty, you're right. Creative. You're right. Oh, so, okay. Well, maybe Schroeder has Pisces and Capricorn. Really, Jeff Workman, because, you know, that's my minor, and I'm a Cap Moon. But, you know, music and accounting, music and math are very, music is mathematical. And I don't just mean in the measures, right? Oh, wow, leather and lace. That's funny. Wow. Hey, Mark, how you doing? What up? What up? Yes, very similar. Very similar. Very similar. Music and math. And it's really odd because my minor is in math, music. I loved math. I did very well in math. You have a Saggy man. Oh, wow, leather and lace. Violin. Oh, I love violin. You played piano growing up. Oh, wow. I love piano. I love piano. Marcy. Oh, yeah, that's Marcy is Peppermint Patty's little friend. Marcy is either a water sign or an earth sign. She might be a Libra. I could see Marcy being, what do y'all think Marcy is? The Easter Beagle. Oh, Mark, that's so sweet. I like that one too. My favorite, she's a Libra. Okay, you think so? Um, my favorite was Snoopy Come Home, the movie Snoopy Come Home. Oh, and I loved the Great Pumpkin too. Me too, Lisa Duck. You play? Oh, you do, Nacho Mama? I love violin, and you play viola. Wow. She does. I agree, Monica. That's why I was thinking Libra too. She's like the peacekeeper, right? So yeah. But I loved saw it in the theater. Okay. But yeah, is anybody here from the Big Apple? Anybody live near or in the Big Apple? I didn't realize until I went to the Big Apple how many people follow me that live there. Oh, you think she's a Saggy? Okay, Monica. You can be right. Oh, the violin is the voice of romanticas. I heard that, Michael. It is a beautiful instrument. It's a hard instrument too. Very difficult instrument to learn. But you've been there. You live in Texas. I was surprised until I started seeing the comments on when I took my vacation there, how many people are in New York that follow me. But y'all, and I'm a Southern girl through and through. Y'all know that. I mean, I'm so Southern, it's ridiculous. And I am a country girl, and I knew I would have fun in New York. I knew that. I was very much looking forward to it. But what I was shocked at was how hard it was to leave. My daughter and I were holding back tears when we left. I left a piece of my heart there. I can't explain it. There is something about the energy there. It's magical. It's magical. I wish I could really, and with all those people there, you would think the vibe would be low. It's not, at least not in the areas I was in. And maybe it does depend on the area there. I'm sure it does. I did not want to come home. I really left there thinking if it weren't for the winters up here, I would fucking move here. I really would. You're in Tennessee. Okay. Okay. You're in Tennessee. You're not far from me. I'm in Alabama. Mark, you were from South Florida. Okay. I got you. So Mark, you are well aware what a hurricane is. I live on the Gulf Coast. So I know, you know what a hurricane is, right? Cali and Bama girl, right, Patty? Peanuts getting done to music. I haven't. Oh, wow, Dan. That sounds cool. I know, right? Went through hurricane. Oh, my God. Hurricane Andrew. That was a bad one. That was a bad one. That was a bad one. I know. I've got to go back to New York. Well, let me tell you, Mikhail, before Abby and I had even left to come back, we were already planning our next trip. When we come back, we're doing this, that, and the other, right? Wow, leather and lace. And see, I love the horses too. You know that. I mean, I think it's just the Gemini in me that likes variety, right? Maybe that's what it is. But I had a good time. I mean, I just loved it. I just loved it. I really can't put a finger on why. It was just the vibe. It was just the vibe there. And I don't normally like crowds and all of that. Now, I will tell you this. I did not care for Times Square because that is, I would compare Times Square to like Bourbon Street on steroids, Bourbon Street on crack. Okay. I didn't care for that. But like when we went over to Central Park, we were down at Battery Park, down in Lower Manhattan and downtown area. Oh my God, those places are wonderful. And you see more locals down there. I liked Jessica. I liked Central Park. I liked Battery Park, and I liked Lower Manhattan a lot. Oh, we went to Soho too, Jessica, and Soho is really cool. I like Soho too. Went to that area. So I don't know if that tells you a lot, but those were the areas that we saw. And now, I mean, Times Square was okay, but and the nice thing about staying in that area was it's right down from Broadway, and we saw 2 Broadway shows while we were there, which was fun, which was great. Okay, we had a good time doing that. Had a good time doing that. Really enjoyed that. Saw our very favorite musical, Hamilton, and then we also saw Wicked, which was great. Both of those were just amazing. Amazing. Oh, you live in Australia. Okay, Melissa, that's so cool. It's my dream to one day visit there. One day. Right, Michael. I love that. Me too, Gemma. I think it's just the musical stuff. Hamilton was great. I have seen Phantom is like a long time favorite of mine. I love Miss Saigon, Les Mis, Into the Woods. I even saw a chorus line in New York. Yeah, it's fun, Jeff. I'll tell you one thing, it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap to go to the theater. I paid for 2 tickets to see Hamilton, and we were in the mezzanine balcony. I dropped $650, and those were cheap tickets. If we had sat on the floor, it would have been a couple $1,000s, and that's not even the original cast. You've been to the Grand Ole Opry. I've been there. Yeah, I know. Now, when we went to see Wicked, which was amazing, I think Wicked was about $350, and we had better seats for Wicked than we did for Hamilton. We were on the floor fairly close. Wicked was amazing. That was amazing. You saw Wicked, okay, with your daughter. Wasn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, I loved that. I loved it. It was a great story, great music, incredible talent. JJP, Lisa Duck, Joe Jefferson. When I was a kid, I saw Don Quixote at JJP. Now, Abby has a friend who does theater locally, Lisa, and she was in, she had a leading role in the Addams Family thing. She was phenomenal. She's a year younger than Abby and very talented. She's an Aquarius, and she's been in, she was in, what was the one that we saw, On This Island or something about island, I forgot. And that was real good. And then also the Shrek, we saw that she was in. Oh, wow, Monica. Look to the West. Oh, right, I know. I love theater. Wow. That's funny, Lisa. That's funny. But yeah, I loved Joe Jefferson is great. That is a great group. I've not seen them in a long time. But what else did we see that she was in? She was, I think, didn't they do Wizard of, what was it they did? I don't know, but she was in Shrek. She was in On This Island or something. I forgot what that was. All right, Monica. But yeah, we enjoy going to watch Abby's friend perform. That girl has got pipes. She can freaking, let me tell you, and it's not hollering either. Her voice, you could hear her probably for 2 blocks. She's just got pipes. She can just belt. She is incredibly, and she's like a year younger than Abby. She's a little Aquarius. And what's funny is she's an Aquarius, but she acts like a Gemini. She does. Bueller, right? But yeah, she has Broadway aspirations. She is a fun little girl. I love having her at the house when she would spend the night over at my house. She and Abby would stay up all night singing, and oh my goodness, it's funny. I've got so many videos of them singing together. Um, and then Abby has another bestie that she's been best friends with since she was 3. They met in K3 and they have stayed friends all these years. And they go to schools now that are across town from each other. And that one is a Libra. And she is an amazing little girl. I love her too. She's like my own as well. I love both of those girls so much. That's funny, Pop Patty. Right. Grimmer Girl, have sweet dreams, love. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. I think I'm going to probably wrap this up here shortly and go to bed. But I kind of think that periodically, every few days or maybe a couple times a week, I'm going to come on this channel and do a little Soul Fam chat. If y'all have fun chit-chatting it away. If y'all want, we can do that. What do y'all think? If y'all want to do that? We'll do that if you want to. Okay, good. Oh, wow, Lisa. Oh, wow, Mark. Well, I'm glad. Okay, good. So we've got a bunch of yes votes, right? Oh, sweet dreams, Gma. Always pleasure to have you. Thank you, Jeff. Oh, hey. Oh, NAS in the house. All right, we'll hang for a minute. How you doing, NAS? Okay, good, Grimmer Girl. Thank you for that. Sweet dreams, loves. Me too, Melissa. I have a good time. Oh, you're kidding. That's funny, Dan. That's funny. I knocked on the screen. Did I really? Honey, there ain't no telling what I did. It's only a Tuesday. I heard that. Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday. Right? Did I really knock on the screen, Dan? Did I really do that? Okay, good, MNL. Monica, have sweet dreams. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Amina, how are you? I hope I said your name right. NAS, always good to see. NAS, aren't you an Aquarius? If I remember right. Sometimes I can remember and sometimes I can't. Yeah, Jeff, there ain't no telling. Yeah, NAS. Well, I used to do Soul Fam chats on my main channel, but I only get 3 notifications a day. So I created this channel with the idea that I would get it to grow enough to where I could do Soul Fam chats here. And I also do like uploads and I talk about shadow work and stuff like that on here too. Cancer Sun. Oh, okay. Why did I have you as an Aquarius? That's crazy, huh? Okay, so Cancer Sun, Scorpio Moon. Woo, I bet you feel to the core with that Cancer, the watery sun and moon. Wow. I bet you are very deep, especially Scorpio moon. Wow. That's so cool. Cancer is my North Node and my Venus sign. You only have one Aquarius placement. Okay. Watery, right, Patty? Oh, well, thank you, Melissa. You're not, no. Yeah, for sure, right? NAS. Definitely not numb, right? Melissa, thank you for that. I've kind of toyed with the idea of okay, you're a Cancer Sun, Scorpio rising. Okay, wow. I've toyed with the idea of going live maybe 4 or 5 hours earlier in the day than I'm doing now. Like now, usually I go live about like 5 o'clock for my first live, 5:30, something like that, Central Time. And I was thinking about doing it maybe 1 or 2, but I don't know. I seem to get more people in the chats if I go live at 5 o'clock, right? Oh, okay, Dan. I heard that. So I don't know. Fire and earth save me from being an emotional mess any given day. Bless your heart. I don't know. Let me tell you, I only have that one water placement. Now, it is my Venus sun. But I'm going to tell you what, man, even that isn't, ooh, that kicks my ass. It's tough. Water placement, that is hard. I mean, I guess every placement, it's hard to be a Gemini too, because we're so flighty and stuff. But I do love being a Gemini. I will say that. I think if I picked a sign to be, I would pick Gemini. I just think it's fun. It is challenging, right? It is. You like Aquarian energy too, right? I like all the signs, Tasha. I don't really bash any sign. I used to until I got to understand folks. But having met people that were the good and worst of every sign has really broadened my knowledge of the zodiac and, kind of opened my eyes. Every sign can be amazing and every sign can be an asshat. It just depends. Manifest. I don't think I have, Michael. I've not watched that. What's it about? I have Netflix. Mars and Cancer. Oh my goodness, Dan. What's it about, Michael? Honey, we all can, Jeff. Let me tell you what. I can be a sweetheart and I can be a bitch. It just all is, it's my choice, right? See, me too, NAS. I think Sagittarians are fun. You're in the 4th season. Okay. Manifest. Wow. Are you addicted to it? I need something to binge on. I've been watching stuff. Oh. Have y'all? Oh, I don't know if I should talk about this on here or not. There is. Oh, Michael, I heard about that. Oh my God. Okay, so it's called Manifest. I need to watch that. Because it like time traveled, which but they didn't realize there was any gap in time like that. They didn't right? Isn't that how it went? Like they thought it was the same day or whatever, but it jumped timelines. So yeah. Right, NAS, you damn right. It's like, which will I be today, right? People say that Geminis are like twins. The passengers are wow. But really, it doesn't feel like twins. It feels like opposing energies in my head. I don't know if other Geminis can say the same thing, but I can tell you for me, there is like this constant argument in my head at all times. It's like I have one and then I have the other that opposes, and it's like this argument at all times. And it's like, and it's not always good versus evil. It's just that it's like, well, you could do this. No, if you do this, then this. No, but you should do this. No, you should do it this way. Right? I think Dan's talking about the 144,000 or no, I don't know. I may be wrong about that. Wow, Mark. Wow. But yeah, I've heard about that manifest, but I didn't know the name of it. But anyway, there is a documentary on Netflix called The Deep End. And it is a huge expose on a huge spiritualist that I followed for a long time. And boy, oh boy, it opened my eyes. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't follow that person anymore. I did not know what that person's teachings were. And now that I have learned, No. I left that documentary, and there was a lot of, it's called The Deep End. There was a lot showing that person, and I left that person thinking that that person was pure narcissist. And yes, that's the name of it, Michael. And I don't use that word lightly. In fact, I think that is a word that is very overused. But in this case, I can't think of a more accurate word. But yeah, it was very disappointing. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Unbelievable. Yeah. Also, Keep Sweet was another one that was good. Now, I love documentaries. So, yeah, I watch documentaries a lot, and I like, so I'm on Netflix, I'm on Hulu, and I recently did Discovery. And I'm enjoying Discovery a lot. I did Discovery because they did an expose on Hillsong, which is a Pentecostal movement that I used to follow back in the day. And so I was like, what? And I was like, I joined Discovery just for that. But Discovery has a lot of documentaries, so I'm really enjoying that subscription too. So I subscribe to all three of those, and I love documentaries. That's what I watch more often than not. Although I do watch movies sometimes, but mostly documentaries. But Keep Sweet was real good. That's about the FLDS, who do the polygamist marriages, and about Warren, Warren, what's his name? Jeffs. Okay. And that was, there's two different ones on there. There's like a documentary, and then there's another one. Yeah, Warren Jeffs, that's his name. But there's two different Keep Sweets, and I think they're both on Netflix, and I watched both of them. And that was pretty disturbing. You watched that too? Okay. Oh, wow, NAS, incredible. Oh, I like Disney Plus because of documentaries, and Disney Plus is where you can watch Hamilton too, Michael. My daughter has Disney Plus just so that she and I can watch Hamilton together. I know, 63 Wives. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, you can watch Hamilton with the original cast on Disney Plus. Yeah. Lin-Manuel or Manuel and whatever his name is, the guy who wrote Hamilton. Oh my God. And he played it. It was amazing. Wow, Dan, that's nuts. From the Gray Bar Hotel. I've never heard it called that, Dan. I know, right, Jeff? That would kill me, right? I know. And he was old too, Mark, right? What in the Utah is going on, right? What in the sister? They really do call each other sister wives. Like, if two women have the same husband and they call each other sister, I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? His husband. Oh God, dude, it's like too many people in that bed, right? I think they alternate, which is kind of sick. But yeah, it's like, yeah, right. And I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I'd be like this. Okay, if you can have more than one wife, then I can have more than one husband. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? I know, right, Lisa? But they don't see it that way. They're very, very, women are just nothing, right? It is sick, I know. And child brides, I mean, they would marry kids off at like 13 and 14 years old. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? And then they would turn out the men. Did y'all see the thing about the lost boys? The younger men that would grow up, they would shun them out of the community so that they could have the women for their own wives. Those old geezers did. I know. Mark, right? But yeah, it's like, are you flipping kidding me? Michael. But yeah, it's like, are you freaking kidding me? There is, and it's, it's nothing to do with jealousy, but look, right? Don't play about my children. That's right. You're right about that. Right about that. A lot of things you can mess with, but baby. And that's funny, MNL. And now I'm going to tell you, and y'all probably know this, but I'm going to, yeah, the young guys, exactly. I'm going to tell you what now. I'll put up with a lot of things. But there's a side of me when it comes to that girl, my daughter. Woo! Let me tell you, Mama Bear eat your heart out. Literally. She sure will. I think a lot of women are like that, though. Very maternal. Right, Michael? I know it. But yeah, I love being a mom, though. It's hard, but I like it. And it's fun. It's very rewarding. You're right, NAS. There is, it is something wrong. I know, Patty. I know you're a good mom. But yeah, it is. There's something wrong with people who want to marry, especially, I know, right? And it's like some of those, one of them married an 85-year-old man. And I'm like, and then it got graphic, and we'll just leave it at that. And I'm sitting there going, okay, he's on oxygen. This man's on oxygen. But he really could still, and I'm like, wow, my kid. I know, it's like, what does an 85-year-old man want to be with a 14-year-old girl? That is mentally, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. I'm sorry, but that's a baby. I know, right, Patty? It's disgusting. I'm going to tell you, it is. And these people call themselves holy. What is holy about that? And these girls didn't want to marry him. Okay? And they're forcing them to? Are you flipping kidding me? Right? And I'm just sitting there thinking, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. And what gets me is a lot of these women that are in that really are they really think that that's. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't make it 24 hours there. My mouth would get me kicked out. They would shun my ass. I'd be out there with the lost boys, okay? Me and the lost boys would be being, we'd be out there being thoughting and bopping. Because I'm going to tell you what, my mouth would get me in trouble because I'd be done popped off at one of them men. Don't tell me what. You going to tell me I can't do something? Watch me do it twice and make pictures. Right? They do. They think it's normal, but they're born into it and they don't know anything else. They don't know anything else. Oh man, Michael, that's so sad. But yeah, I beat him and popped off. Nope. Not at all. I know, right? I know, don't light a cigarette after sex, right? I know. It's like I'm sitting there going, oh, and it gets graphic. But look, we're all adults here, but look. So she's talking about And this man can barely walk and he's on oxygen. And yet physically he could still. Okay. I know, Mark. I know it. And abuse can manifest in a number of different ways. It's not always physical. Sometimes it's psychological, sometimes it's emotional, sometimes it's spiritual, or a combination. And religious trauma is real. Religious trauma is real too. I mean, I was not raised in a cult per se. And I can't sit here and pinpoint a time in the church that I got hurt by a person or an event. It was just that the teachings were very harmful in general. Right, Jeff. I tell you what, though, I think verbal abuse and I've experienced physical abuse and verbal abuse. That goes back to my childhood, and the verbal abuse was much harder to heal from because those words you replay in your mind over and over. Neither is good. No, there is, but but for me, my struggle was more the verbal, the words. Exactly, NAS. Exactly. A lot of manipulation. A lot of manipulation. Exactly, MNL. You're autistic, my dad can. Oh, Mark. Oh, big hugs. I'm sorry. Wow. Jeff, you are right. You're absolutely, it is. It keeps on giving, right? But I will say this, and I don't always talk about that part of my life, and it's not that I necessarily try to hide it at all. Um, but I never want to come across as someone, I do not look at myself as a victim. I believe I am better than I would have been had it never happened. Okay. I would not wish it on my worst enemy. And it was 100% the responsibility of who did it, but it was my responsibility to heal from it. And it gave me it helped me to see a strength in me that I didn't know I had. Okay. And I believe in soul contracts. I believe in past life karma. And I believe that I came here to break a toxic cycle that had been going on generationally in my family for many generations. And so I believe I'm a star seed volunteer or whatever. I believe that was a part of the job that I have here to do. Was to look at Crazy Crystal up in the house. What you doing, girlfriend? Good to see you. So I don't ever want to have to go through anything like that again. And I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. But at the same time, I'm grateful for the lessons that I learned, right? Yes, it does, Jeff. Yes, it does. I agree. I agree. It, I tell you what, you know what, Jeff? I tell you what, something that I did a while back. Hey, Dana. And this helped me a lot because, and I often say that that's that Capricorn moon in my brain replaying stuff like you were talking about, Jeff. Um, And there was this one day I was driving down the road, Jeff, and man, that internal dialogue was just a cranking. And you know what I said? I talked to my Capricorn moon like she was an outside person. And I said, bitch, you need to sit down and shut up. You don't know what you're talking about because I am a better person than what you're saying. And I don't deserve the words that you're saying. So you need to sit down and shut up. And you know what? That was pivotal. And that was a very cathartic, healing experience. And I don't know if it worked for you, but buddy, it helped me. And I mean, I've noticed that internal dialogue when I did that, after I did that a few times and I told that Capricorn moon to sit down and shut up, my internal dialogue has gotten a lot. I mean, I just don't hear that shit so much anymore. Right? Right? It really was. I mean, you know, Chipotle sauce. Man. Crazy Crystal is the cook, the resident chef of the cottage. She's the chef, right? Speaking of sweet Pisces people, there's one right there, right? But anyway. But yeah, I sure did. I said that. And you know what? It made a big difference. It made a big difference. Sure did. Yeah. So you might try it. Couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. Breaded broccoli. Man, Rich is just going live. I just got a notification from him. He's doing Taurus. But see, it's only like what? It's 8:45 where he is. So yeah. He goes live a lot later than I do mostly. Most times. But anyway. Well, y'all, I think I'm going to get off of here and go check out some Netflix recommendations, right? Oh, yeah. Well, good deal. Good deal, Nacho Mama. Good deal. Well, don't work too hard your last few minutes at work, right? Sweet Baby Ray's. That's the best barbecue sauce. You are right about that. I haven't had their buffalo sauce, but I like their barbecue sauce, Dan. It's real spicy, though, the buffalo sauce. Wow. Y'all know what I'm addicted to? This is crazy. I'm a junk food junkie. I have no problem admitting that. All of a sudden, for about a month, I've just been addicted to Cool Ranch Doritos. What is wrong with me? And I like it with paste pecani sauce. What in the world, right? Yeah, NAS, definitely worth your time. It's an eye opener. I'm gonna tell you what. I was very disappointed, but I needed to see it. Barbecues. I eat a lot of barbecue sauce. Yep, Sweet Baby Ray's is good. Sweet potato fries. Yummy. You know what sounds good is a baked potato. I could make me a baked potato. I could do that. I get those gold potatoes. I love the gold potatoes. Do y'all get those? Put them in the microwave. Put a little bit of butter and sour cream, cheese, bacon. Man, oh man. A little bit of salt and pepper. I know, right, Crazy Crystal? Sweet potato fries. Yum. Broccoli tater tots. You get the red. I like the red potatoes too, Michael. I know, NAS. And do you know what is infuriating? Do y'all want to hear something funny? So, I like the ones that have a lot of the spice on them, the Cool Ranch Doritos. So if it doesn't have any stuff on it, I throw them away. I pick through, and the ones that aren't good, I just put in the trash. I'm so ridiculous. I know. Oh, wow. Okay, Dan. Fruit and granola. Oh, I love granola. Oh, my God. I know. Me too, Lisa. I love granola, Crystal. I love granola. Right, NAS. I know. It's like we got the late night munchies, right? But the purple bag Doritos. Aren't those the hot ones, Michael? I don't like those hot ones. I mean, I like them, but they burn my mouth. So, yeah, it's ridiculous. But I can't, I like spicy stuff, but I can't tolerate it because I have like reflux. But I like it. It just doesn't like me, so I don't eat it a lot. Right? Oh, like sweet chili. Well, that sounds good. The purple ones. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna try those. Hmm. Oh Lord, Dan, what? Kale brand muffin and you'll get oh gosh. Y'all are a hot mess. They're a little heat, but it's worth it. Okay. Okay, Crystal. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. Crystal, I think you are a chef in a former life. My daughter likes Takis NAS. She likes those. She sure does. She likes those. You always skip those, huh? Hmm. Wow. That Crystal. You got to grab a bag. I like um I like beef jerky sometimes and stuff like that. I've never tried Takis either because they're hot, I think, Jeff, but my daughter likes them. She gets them. She likes the garden vegetable sun chips too. She likes those as well. I like the chili cheese Fritos. That's something I like. Garden side. Yeah, that's what she likes, Chris. Now I've never had the cheese dips, but she likes the garden salsa sun chips. Y'all are, Mark? We have a Bucky's not far from here. Oh my God. Yeah, they have the best beef jerky. They have good food in general. Oh wow, Crystal, that's funny. Um, yeah, this huge wall. I like their teriyaki beef jerky, Mark. They have good barbecue sandwiches too. And I've had several things there at Bucky's that was good. I like that. Yeah. Oh yeah. That Mark, they have several, like they have like real food there and it's good. They have a lot of different things there. At least the Bucky's here in this area. Um, yeah, the little tender bites. That's what I like too, Crystal. Oh wow, NAS. Now I tell you, I tell you what I like is the jalapeno cheddar uh uh Cheetos. I like those. Those are good. And I like the sour cream and cheddar Lays. And I also like the ranch, jalapeno ranch Is it Ruffles jalapeno ranch? Yeah, I like those too. I like those. Those are good. Those are good. I know, right, Michael? Those things are amazing. You ordered wings. Oh my God. NAS were a bad influence on you. That's too funny. Yes, Valentina. Oh, okay. It's not too hot. I don't get hot sauce. I don't really buy it that much. But yeah, those jalapeno Cheetos are off the chain, man. Mm. Y'all know, and like the jalapenos themselves, I can't eat because the acid reflux, but I still like the flavor. So when I order stuff that's got jalapenos on it, like nachos or whatever, I'll leave I'll leave the jalapenos on and I'll pick them off myself because it still leaves the flavor on them. Hey Jenna, what's up? What's up, girlfriend? You like the trail mix, like the Cajun? Jalapeno everything. It has an actual flavor other than hot. I mean, I love the flavor of jalapenos. I really do. They're amazing. 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 But yeah, I do like them. I love pecani sauce. Oh my gosh, it's just ridiculous. I love Mexican food in general. Um, fajitas, enchiladas, tacos, right? I know it is good, isn't it, Crystal? Damn, that's funny. Did your nose hairs, girl? Check. Oh wow. Yeah, I love Mexican food. Lamb, I guess it's okay. I don't like it, but I mean, it doesn't really bother me one way or the other. You can't do it. I know. I get it. But really, if you think about it, it's no different than any other. But, you know, it is what it is. You like it in, okay, I got you. Gotcha. Really, Jeff? Okay. I've heard you have to prepare it a certain way for it to taste right. Tzatziki. I may have said that wrong, but tzatziki. Are you vegetarian, Michael? Okay. My I think my daughter's going to turn out to be vegetarian because she just does not like meat. Oh wow, that sounds amazing, NAS. Wow. Are you really, Jenna? I tell you what, I mean, I eat like a lot of cheese. I do eat meat, but I eat a lot of cheese and stuff like that too. And I will eat peanut butter and stuff like that, lamb curry. Oh wow. So you do eat red meat. I do love a steak every once in a while though. Yeah. I like a filet mignon. I love filet. Oh my God. That's my steak right there. Medium rare. Ooh, that sounds amazing, Patty. Hey, Patty, have you tried chicken salad chick right down from you? Um, I like their Dixie chick flavor chicken salad. Oh my God, it's amazing. I bet, Jeff. Ribeye medium. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, okay, Jenna. All right, Nacho Ma, don't work too hard now. We'll see you in a minute. No, I like the fillets, veggie and fruit. Yeah, my eating habits. I've got to do better. I've got to do better because my eating habits are just ridiculous. Oh man, Dan, I love venison. I grew up eating. My dad hunted, and I hunted sometimes with him too. I love Love, 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 love. Yeah, I agree, Patty. They have the best steaks at Longhorn. But I love deer. I love deer meat. I love venison. I sure do. Roast, backstrap. Mmm. Oh man. I've never had elk though, Dan. Never had elk. I've heard it's good, but I've never had it. I love Longhorn steaks, Patty. They're really the Longhorn and Daphne specifically makes really good steaks. Moose. Okay. Oh wow. Wow. You want to try shark? I've known of people to eat it. I've never had it, Crystal. Oh yeah, you're right. They can ruin venison, Jeff. You're right about it. My dad knew how to prepare it, and oh my goodness, the way my dad prepared it, you couldn't hardly tell it from beef, except it was just lean, right? Bison. Okay. Yeah. Well, and venison is higher protein than beef as well because it's less fat. Ooh, Jenna. Ooh. I had a calamari once, and ooh, it was like chewing rubber. Oh, okay, Crystal. Okay, I got you. Is that what it is? Really, Jenna? Are you kidding? The warning label? Why? Why are they doing that? Why are they putting that warning label on there? What? I'm confused. That's just, do I really want to know, right? Do I really want to know? Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay, Crystal. Wow. That is interesting, Jen. I mean, I can't figure out why they're doing it though. Hmm. I eat ground beef sometimes. Oh, really? Wow, Dan. Yeah, I didn't like the calamari. I didn't want to try it. And somebody gave it to me and told me it was something else. I started chewing that and I'm like, what is this? Ooh, escargot. Ooh, Crystal. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I'm curious, Jenna. That sounds nasty. I had gator once, and that was like real rubbery, chewy too. Oh wow, Jenna. Possibly, Patty, because it does make a difference. Crocodile, rabbit, duck, pork, beef, lamb. Wow, Melissa. I've had duck and of course pork. Ew, Crystal, yuck. Oh wow, Jenna. That sounds amazing. Well, I will tell you this. I eat a lot of bacon, which is terrible, I know, but I do. I don't care. Yeah, fishy and chewy, right, for gators. Yeah, it was chewy. I didn't like it. I thought it was real overrated. I'm like, what's the point? I mean, it's like people eat gator just to say they eat gator, and it's like if I don't like it, I'm not going to eat it. Nothing to prove, right? Yes, bacon sandwiches. Oh yes, I love bacon sandwiches. Oh, okay, Jenna, I got you. Yeah, Jeff, I just thought gator was it was kind of chewy and tough, and I just don't like tough meat, you know. That's why I like filet mignon for my steak, right? I just don't like. I like tender meat, and I don't like. And if meat's got fat in it, like when I buy ground beef, I buy like 93% lean. I cannot stand. Yeah, gator jerky. Oh, really? Wow, NAS. You like T-bone. Well, T-bones are one side is I think New York strip and the other side is filet. So that's pretty good. Or is that a porterhouse that's like that? I forget. Yeah, me too, Jeff. Me too. Depending. Yeah, I know, right? I do like ribeye, but it's just the fat, that I don't like. Rocky Mountain. Oh my God. Are you freaking kidding me? They really do that, Dan? They really do that? Wow. Yes, Patty. I like my filet medium rare. Mm. I had good filet in New York. Good fillets. We ate one. We went to the top of what's the one that's 100 stories high? One World, and ate up there, and that filet was amazing. And then I had one at the Sugar Factory, and it was amazing. Oh my goodness, the Sugar Factory was awesome, 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 awesome. Yeah, I can't eat livers. Oof. I love seafood, but I don't like oysters and clams. I like crab meat, and I like shrimp. Certain fish I like. I do like fish a lot. Yeah, no livers or gizzard for me either, too, Crystal. I like mahi, swordfish, snapper. Oh, oh, it was. Oh, yeah, Dana F. Um, you want to see that link again? I can post it. Hang on. I'll post it for you, Dana. I'll get the link for you. Hang on a second. I'll post it for you. All right, here we go. Crystal. Why is this not doing? It won't do. It won't let me copy it. There we go. I don't know if that worked. But I will tell you this. Uh, you can also, okay, there you go. Patty's got it. Mine didn't work for some reason, but Patty's looks clickable. There you go. Wow. I like salmon too. I like tuna. Right. Oh yeah, I love mahi. I do. Mm. Oh my God, crazy Crystal, you're making me hungry. Yes. Lemon butter garlic. Ah, you know what's good too? Lobster. And royal red Gulf shrimp are awesome. Those are good too. Steamed with, oh my God, with the butter sauce. Mm. Oh yeah, Mark, that is sad. I like tuna. Oh, twice baked potatoes. Oh my God, y'all are making me hungry. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are trying to do this to me on purpose, right? Jenna. I can see the comments better on my phone here. They're like over here on the side, but like they're real tiny, so I can't see them. It's 5 a.m. Well, thank you, Jenna. Y'all thought so? I didn't know if I was connecting or not. I didn't know if I was connected or not tonight. It was a really different. It was really different tonight. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that again. I'll have to hear from y'all if y'all think I should. You're totally not a seafood person, huh? Purely sinful. Wow. I know. I'll go in there and cook. I don't care. I don't care what time it is, right? Libra renovations. I don't know. You'll have to tell me, right? But I don't know. I felt like it was, I don't know if I hit people or not. I don't know. Really? Jenna? Really? Wow. Okay, good. Thank you. I had been toying with doing that for a while. And off the top of my head, okay, yeah, Crystal. Yeah, okay. I'm getting tired, y'all. Plus, I'm hungry. I think I'm going to get off of here and go eat. Y'all have made me hungry. Really, Jeff? Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm going to get off of here and go eat. I'm starving to death, y'all. Starving to death. Oh, well, I love talking to y'all. Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, super strawberry full moon in Saggy. Yes. But okay, I love you guys. Happy full moon. Thanks for hanging with me. I had a good time. I'll probably do some soul fam chats maybe once or twice a week if y'all want. So your wings all right. Send me one, NAS, all right? I enjoyed it too. I enjoyed hanging out with all of you guys, all right? Much love and light to all you guys. I'm going to get off of here. Let me see if I can figure out how to quit this stream, all right? I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me. Bye, guys. Sweet dreams, y'all. Good night.